Oh, come on. Oh, let's go! Ultra Instinct! Hello everyone, welcome to that battle, Goku vs Superman. So just in case somebody's new here, the reason why I'm skipping the first two, well, mostly the second one because apparently that one's bad, so I probably will never react to that one. But the reason is, I made a post, you guys said I should watch the third one, so after this video comes out, I will make another post if you guys actually want me to react to the first one. But here's my little prediction for the first one real quick. I'm going to assume Goku loses because I don't think UI exists. I'm pretty sure that one's like 12 years ago. But here's the thing. This one, Goku actually has UI. So I'm actually going to predict that Goku wins. But honestly, does Goku really lose? He's having fun, so you know what? Maybe at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who wins. Here we go!
Son Goku.
Oh yeah, by the way, if it isn't obvious,
Superman.
I know everything about Goku. Okay, maybe not everything, but you know. And I know majority of Superman.
We're examining Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon. Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all three, just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball Heroes.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and
Oh,
skills to find out who
superhero.
will win a death battle.
You know what's funny? I actually do love that anime. Well, I guess it's more like a spin-off. It's still an anime. You know what I mean. But the funny thing about it is, I keep forgetting it exists.
Marveled at his uncommon strength.
Boy.
This is the story.
Conveniently enough, the last one was, you know, Kratos.
Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime, you can thank this guy.
Inspired by martial arts films and his wife's interest in Chinese culture, Akira Toriyama crafted the story and the character that would define
Also inspired by Wukong, I'm pretty sure.
Dragon Ball. Kakarot was born a low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta, narrowly escaped its destruction by Frieza, and was raised
You know what's
onward
crazy?
by happy old
One
Grandpa
child, one
Gohan.
Saiyan is enough to destroy a whole planet. Oh, Goku's 40? I did not know that. Not a bad dad. You guys are mean. I mean, let's be honest, he has sacrificed himself for his own son, so, I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty good dad.
The more he learned, the more he wanted to improve. This little low-class monkey boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat raw talent. Within just a few years, he was so strong.
Honestly, I actually do love OG Dragon Ball. Not more than Super and Z, but it's definitely a lot more fun.
Mostly God. When you're training to dodge lightning, you know you're a few leagues over everyone else.
He did have a slight advantage. Saiyans are naturally superhuman. They also take Nietzsche's famous words, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," very, very literally.
It's almost unfair how much of a boost in power they get after they're hurt.
While Saiyans like Vegeta may have abused this trait, it suits Goku. No matter how many times you knock him down, he will get back up, stronger than before.
It helps that he
Wait,
knows
please
so
tell me they're
many
gonna use
cool
that.
combat
I would
moves
love to hear
like
that
the
line.
Kamehameha.
An incredibly powerful technique that focuses one's ki into a single point for a devastating beam.
Let's be honest, at least once in our time, we have said Kamehameha like super loud. Let's be honest, we've all done it once.
Incredibly versatile, with over 50 different variations. For
Ooh, here's a more
Goku
interesting
can
one.
turn the beam
Gogeta
into
Blue
fire,
vs
or even
Superman.
shoot it from his feet.
But unlike most Saiyans,
That's what they
he
should do.
doesn't just use ki to blow shit up.
Or is that a
Moves
little
like
bit too
the solar
overkill?
flares, energy
Not trying to say
like
Superman's
that,
weak,
God
but I feel like
vibes
Gogeta Blue
require
probably
lot
is
more strategy
a little bit
and
overkill.
Because while Goku isn't exactly book smart, he is a genius when it comes to martial arts. He doesn't just train to conquer his opponents, but to conquer himself.
He's also got some different moves, like trapping you in a rice cooker.
No, never mind, it would probably be
Technique
very
would be
close.
used for the Mafaba ceiling technique.
Then there's Kaioken, aka instant steroids. Goku's multiplied his power by 20 with it before, and in a movie, he even got it up to times 100. What a badass!
The Genki Dama, or Spirit Bomb,
Whoa.
is potentially his strongest
I need to
attack,
watch that
but
movie.
It requires considerable time, unlike instant transmission.
You know what's funny? Every single time Dragon Ball shows up, I just talk about like my knowledge of it. I have not watched every non-canon movie. I've only seen Super ones.
By launching himself through an alternate dimension where time stands still. Yes, according to the Daisenshuu guidebook, it's a dimension hop. You can actually see this in between space in some movies and games.
And the dubs.
Man, I
were
really do hope they
they
make
could
cooler
shot
canon.
Goku's molecules around at light speed. Silly English.
The dubs did more than that.
That
In
is still,
fact,
like, my
early
favorite scene
dubs
of Super.
Dragon Ball Z tried to rewrite Goku as
Well, I
a
guess it
Superman
isn't. No, it is part of Super, but you know,
Even
it's the
his
movie.
famous speech on Namek about being the light in the darkness was originally about him coming to terms with his Saiyan heritage, accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and declaring himself the Super Saiyan.
Hell yeah. If there's any scene that deserves the word epic, it's when he went gold. Super Saiyan and its sequels all have official power multipliers, but they threw us for a loop by turning Goku into a god.
Super Saiyan
Whenever
God
Super comes back, I really do hope they use Super Saiyan God a little bit more.
Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled
I mean, come
by
on, it is such a clean, you
Unlike
know,
normal Ki, it can't be
I almost said
detected
fusion,
and
but you know,
appears to have
form.
healing properties.
Kinda like Senzu beans. Did you know one Senzu has so much healing juice it can regenerate a person's lost limbs?
Oh, we even got the manga. Whoa, why is he
God
holding
Goku
that?
reached a
Wait,
level of
wait,
power that
wait.
could compete with the greatest of deities, nearly shattering the
Wait a
whole
minute.
universe with a single clash on
So
his
it does, wait,
first
don't want to
go.
know what was
Dragon
holding
Ball's
that.
cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7, but there's a wrinkle there. When all of humanity went to heaven,
Because Boo went berserk.
Fidel commented that heaven is just as large as a universe, and the Daizenshuu backs her up.
And, that's heaven. Big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind. Doing so would make Universe 7 over 1,500
That's definitely
times
crazy how
larger
Kid Buu just
than our own
casually entered heaven just to beat up
universe.
Krillin.
And Goku could
And everyone
destroy
else, but
that
let's be honest,
much the first time he went
he
God.
definitely,
And
he
didn't lose
definitely
that
decided
power.
to
He learned
bully
how to
Krillin the
use it
most.
even better, even in base form. Now, imagine how much stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God and became Super
Honestly, I don't
Saiyan
understand the hate for
Blue.
this one. This is
Super Saiyan God,
personally
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, not
second
saying
favorite.
that. Or after he trained with some almighty angels. Or when he perfected the blue hairdo and stacked
Maybe because I
Kaioken
love
on
blue.
top of that.
Goku
You know what?
has
Never mind, that's
certainly
probably
performed
biased.
great feats of God Ki, breaking
That's
through
probably
his
why.
time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off Infinite Zamasu, who was a sentient timeline, defeating Jiren, who shook the
Wait a
entire
minute, we need a
world
death
of
battle for
void by
Zamasu.
just
Wait a
walking.
minute.
He even tried out
What are we
Hakai,
doing?
the
We need
destruction
Zamasu in here.
god move that nopes you out of existence. Your being and your soul erased from all of time and space.
Culminating in his greatest form, Ultra Instinct.
Chrome
Let's
Goku
go,
isn't
my
a normal
favorite.
transformation. It's a state of mind. Ultra Instinct is the highest peak of martial arts, subconsciously making optimal choices because you're in the zone, doing without thinking.
Something Goku has always been trained to do. Technically,
Okay, you know what? I'm sure majority of people will skip this, so they'll never know this. Fun fact, the first time I was introduced into Dragon Ball was Mexican Goku Black. No joke, he was speaking Spanish. Still my favorite memory. No, I need to rewatch the whole anime in Spanish now. Also, by the way, this is sick.
That sounds really intense.
It is, which is why he's developed incremental versions of it for specific uses.
There's a little secret for you guys who are, you know, watching the whole thing.
Maintain the full form for long.
Until you get to Dragon Ball Heroes, aka Dragon Ball fanfiction gone Kaioken times 1,000.
While technically a different continuity, CC Goku is functionally a stand-in for the mainline Goku. His history and powers are the same.
Okay, I'm not gonna mention this every single time, but back to the whole concept of, like, teams and, like, Death Battle.
Toriyama's not really involved.
Imagine GT and Super Goku being on the same team.
Teleport through time and dimensions. He outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was gonna rewrite the entire universe. Hell, this series
I like how this guy in the
even makes
Xenoverse is just
GT cool.
a chill dude.
Xeno Goku can break
But in here he's like the most
just
evil
by
dude.
going Super Saiyan 4.
Looking back at that goofy monkey boy chopping wood and punching dinosaurs, it's almost overwhelming to think about how far Goku has come, how much he's had to face.
But no matter the challenge, he takes it head on and pushes through.
Showing everyone, everywhere, how to go even further beyond.
I'm sorry, but, like, how can you not like Goku? I mean, otherwise than, like,
Faster than a
he's, like,
speeding bullet,
very
more
powerful.
powerful than a
Like,
locomotive.
otherwise than
It's a
that, then
bird. It's a
there really
plane.
isn't a reason to hate him. Well, unless you're Frieza.
He's just a locomotive.
If you're Frieza, then I guess you do have a
Before
reason.
Bigger imaginations.
Born on the far-off world of Krypton, the infant Kal-El was sent to Earth by his parents, narrowly escaping Krypton's destruction. Raised by farmers as Clark Kent, he eventually became Superman, champion of the oppressed, the man of tomorrow.
If you've
Let's
only
be honest, the
seen
most unrealistic
movies,
thing about
forget
Superman is the
comic book
glasses.
Clark's not the
How can you
perfect
not
Boy
tell it's the
Scout.
same dude?
He's definitely not Jesus. Wait, weren't the guys who made him Jewish?
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster were sons of Jewish immigrants and grew up in a time when anti-Semitism went largely unchallenged.
What the
And
heck?
then that ugly mustache showed
Oh,
up.
no.
Understandably seeking escape from some truly terrifying horrors, the pair created Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
A hero who could defeat any evil by just punching it. Hell yeah, that's how I live my life.
After almost 9 decades, Superman has been many things. At the core, his story is one of a refugee, a child who lost his home, left to the mercy of alien people. This
No
new
way he's
world
only
accepted
30.
him, raised him,
Also,
gave him a new
6'3"?
home, Because helping others in need is the right
Huh.
thing to do.
I'm almost the
That's
same
why
height.
He became a superhero. First superhero.
What the heck is that art
Everything's gotta
style?
start somewhere, but he was the first one to really take off. I mean, not literally. It took a while actually before he learned how to fly.
In fact, when Clark discovered his Kryptonian heritage, he
You know what's
struggled to
actually scary?
accept it and subconsciously developed mental blocks.
What if you just randomly punch a wall because you got angry and the whole thing fell down? What would you guys do? Honestly, I would freak out because then I would realize, oh no, I gotta make sure not to get too mad. Because I'll be honest with you, when I get mad, I want to punch something. But to be honest with you, that is technically everyone.
Or even break the bonds of infinity. Wait, he can do all that, but Batman can punch him out? Really?
Also, technically, if Goku really wanted to, he could just like instant transmission to some kryptonite.
It's a good question though. Superman's powers have
But obviously,
fluctuated over
Goku
time
loves a
for
good fight,
variety
so
of
obviously he wouldn't do that.
However, for Death Battle, we take the characters
Frieza
as
would,
their
1000%.
best.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar system or blow air cold enough to freeze ghosts.
Speaking of, his X-ray vision doesn't just see through walls. He can see through your own body and mind to examine your soul.
And yet, he can't see through lead. That's okay though, he can just burn through it with his face. Since he gets his power from the yellow sun, his heat vision burns with the fire of a star. And if beams aren't enough, he can blast it out of his whole body for a super flare. It used to totally drain him, but he's
Solar
learned how to
flare.
control it.
Sorry.
Simply put,
I heard
Superman's
flare and I was like,
powers defy
Krillin!
physics. My favorite examples of this are
Though I
when
guess
you
Krillin
can
isn't the
look
first one who used it,
reality
but
warp
you know what I mean.
Miracle Machine from memory, or punch Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all of time, or when he gained 10 years worth of medical training through only 5 minutes of reading and then successfully performed lung surgery.
Nice. My favorite example is when he smelled
That is
brownies
still
in
super
North
weird. He can
Dakota
technically heal
from
people.
orbit.
Even beyond his powers, Superman is no novice when it comes to the intricacies of battle.
He's trained in Kryptonian martial arts, which uses Chi, or as they call it, Shriar. He even got summoned to Asgard to fight demons with Thor for 1,000 years.
Superman can resist being erased from existence, such as tanking
Who the heck
Darkseid's
is that little dude?
manganese. Even Retcon and the Time Trapper, both of which hijack and alter timelines, can't touch him. Not because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor, but because he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
Timelines literally revolve around him.
But let's address the S-shaped elephant in the room. You may have noticed we've covered a variety of Superman eras. Superman, and DC Comics as a whole, have gone through multiple retcons.
Golden Age, Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis, New 52, Rebirth, and so on.
It would help to know which one is the main Superman, right?
Honestly, it's crazy how
they all
successful
are.
Superman was.
The latest reboots basically said everything in the main series is kinda canon, even when he had wacky powers like changing his appearance
Everything?
with super muscular control. Ew. I guess he can still phase through almost anything,
My goodness.
even people.
Look, if you really dig
When
into
are we
it,
getting
this
the
isn't
Superman multiverse?
plenty
What
of
the heck?
Characters have recalled events from supposedly retcon timelines before.
Yeah, post-crisis Supes did start as less powerful than in pre-crisis, but that was because of the mental blocks.
Though he's not a complete composite, there's so many other Supermen out there.
Future Superman, Big Robot Superman, Commie Superman,
Robot
Dinosaur
Superman?
There's a bunch.
What?
Still, this new canon has affected his abilities. For
Something
example,
tells
he
me
and
I
other
should
Kryptonians
probably
can
not question.
effortlessly travel through time. And while Superman's powers stem from the Earth's yellow sun, exposure to a blue star increases them even further. In fact,
My goodness, my man
upon
has a long
visiting
chin.
White star, he attained a whole new level of
My man's
power.
name should be
When
Super Chin.
that old baldy Lex teleported him to another galaxy,
Bold.
Superman just popped back up, saying space-time has lost its meaning for him. He really just said that.
Remember, Superman defies physics.
The power of
Like when
rainbows.
he used heat vision to restart the universe by making an all-new Big Bang.
We've seen that his universe has a radius of at least 100 trillion light years, but we can calculate a more exact figure. The DC universe is 15 billion years old.
You know, I just realized
It stands at
they
60
explained this 3
trillion light years
times.
per half second.
The first
This
one was
means
obviously the
its
first one and the
radius
second one.
must be over 50
Have they
quadrillion
literally
light
said the
years
same thing 3
across.
times now?
What? That's 31 zeros, and Supes helped make that happen.
Well, about 1/5 of it. That's still immense power, but if you want something bigger, here's the Anti-Monitor blasting Golden Age Superman with all the energy of the antimatter universe. And then Superman, you know.
Punched him so hard, it kickstarted another one of those reboots.
Now, Superman does have weaknesses.
My
There's
goodness.
Kryptonite, of course, and exposure to red starlight can fade his powers over time.
You know, why did I
Not
say that a
all at
lot?
once. He has
My,
been
like,
able to
normal
move
response
planets
is,
around
my
while
goodness.
under a red star. So
And everyone knows Superman can't deal with magic, but it's more accurate to say he doesn't have any special resistances to it. He's defeated plenty of magic users before, even Shazam.
Superman challenges the idea that absolute
Oh yeah, isn't there like an
power
opposite
corrupts
Superman that's like
absolutely. He's the
kryptonite actually
goodest
boosts
good
him?
guy of them all, but there is nuance to being good, even if he is the ultimate power fantasy, unstoppable and incorruptible.
Such as when he took on the World Forger, one of the most powerful reality shapers
Oh right,
in
Doomsday
all
killed
of
him.
creation.
Who was in the sixth dimension,
Hmm.
crafting a whole new multiverse to replace the one Clark calls home? Who's gonna stop him?
Superman could, and the Forger
I mean, that
knew.
doesn't really mean
So
anything
he was
here, but like,
trapped on a world with a
I forgot
sun
about
so
that.
distant he could never escape. Or so the Forger thought.
Instead, Clark found the strength he needed to fly at that sun, dip through a ton of stars, KO the World Forger, and shatter his new multiverse with a single
Oh right,
punch.
forgot the sun also
Because
powers him up.
that's Superman, a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
He's the kind of person to save a cat from a tree, answer Christmas cards from strangers, and tow hundreds of planets to a new galaxy all in the same day. What's not to like?
Truth and justice has no better champion than the Man of Steel.
All right, the combatants are
Okay.
set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
I'll be honest with you.
It's time for a death battle!
I want Goku to win. No, I'm not gonna change it. Goku's winning. Okay, the music already? Normally it takes a while. Okay, this is clean. Oh, let's go. That reminds me of Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
If you say so.
Poor fall break. Actually, no, this is a Z Fighters model. Okay, no, this is actually super clean though. Come on, Goku. Okay, I'm not gonna keep mentioning it, but I think that's another reference. Oh, let's go.
You're holding back. Give it your all.
Again, if Goku really wanted to, he could just intertransmission him to Kryptonite.
I'm doing just fine.
But let's be honest, Goku would never do that. Let's go, Super Saiyan Blue! I'm sorry, I just laughed because my man just acted like that didn't even happen. I love that move. What the heck?
Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
Was it D? He did absorb it.
All right, I'll show you just how powerful I really am.
Oh my goodness. Wait, is there a Goku Black versus Superman? I didn't watch that. Okay, no, I think these are like what ifs or something. Okay, but I'm not gonna lie, Superman is he's beating him up.
Well, what do you think?
That was awesome.
You see, this is what I like. They don't even like want to kill each other. They're literally just having fun.
Plutonium fabric. My mom made it for me.
I love that. Oh, come on. Oh, let's go! Ultra Instinct! Let's be honest, that is so cool. There's music again! Okay! No, imagine they did like a Dragon Ball Z Broly, sorry, Super Broly, and we had like a first-person perspective. Honestly, I'm gonna be surprised if the planet even survives this. Okay then. I guess we can just go into every single sun. Okay, that was a sick shot. Oh, here we go. Is this going to be a blink?
Finally.
Oh, here we go. Is this going to be a Bing Clash? Okay, that is sick. Oh no. Okay, let's go. Oh my goodness. The planet, no! What about everyone on the planet? Oh, let's go. There's the giant form. Come on, Goku! Did they just like break all of reality?
Huh?
Oh,
Darn it.
Goku lost.
Almost had me there. That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Let's go again.
Okay, let's go. I'm not even mad. Now that is what I like to see. No, I do not like to see ads. How can I be mad if Goku had fun? I mean, come on. That's what he wanted.
There's so many.
Yeah, I can't be
ways
mad at that.
could go, especially with all the other continuities.
Yeah, for real. Goku would kick almost every other.
But again, I still
Superman's
believe if
ass,
Goku really
except
wanted
for
to,
the
he could
main
just
one.
There's a lot to cover.
instant
so let's
transmission him
address
to
the
Kryptonite.
5 categories most representative of this fight.
First
Unless
up,
they didn't pay
strength.
attention
Both
and
could
he's
hit
immune
hard
to
enough
it.
To break or make their whole universe, or take it in stride, like when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 1,505 times larger than our own. But based on the DC Universe's officially established age and rate of expansion, it is 1.6 vigintillion times larger. Over a novemdecillion times more than Goku's.
At some point, you reach a number high enough that it just doesn't mean anything anymore. Anyway, Goku's obviously gotten
Whoa.
stronger since the Beerus fight, even by billions or trillions of times. He's defeated Jiren, Broly.
But yeah, no, I'm
Moro,
surprised. How do we,
But
you know,
even if
not
we
have a
eyeball
Zamasu
Goku by
death battle?
quadrillions or
If not like
quintillions of
Jiren.
times, the gap is just too much.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Especially with
Dragon
the
Ball
world
characters that I'm
forces.
actually
None
surprised
of the
don't have a
heroes
death battle
can
yet.
beat that. Superman takes the edge in strength.
But strength isn't everything. Let's talk speed. Both are obviously way faster than light, but Superman of his
I messed up my words. He didn't even use the Spirit Bomb.
He can keep up with the Flash, whose speed is so
Which makes sense, he
ludicrous,
did
it's
not have time, but like,
Don't count Goku out, though.
no, I feel like Superman would let him charge that up. But who knows?
In base form and outspeeding Eos's future sight takes some crazy speed.
Fighting Zamasu as an omnipresent merged timeline also implies immeasurable speeds.
Well,
That, combined with
the more I
instant
think about it, can anybody
transmission
really
and
even
Ultra
defeat
Instinct
Zamasu?
would probably keep up.
I mean, if they manage to kill him,
Quantifiably, Superman
he just
is
becomes that.
faster, but both are immeasurable.
It would have to
The
be an enemy
safest
that
bet
can
here
literally,
is
you
to
know,
say they tie in
capture him.
speed.
Especially when we look at skill.
Pokemon?
Goku's a
Imagine.
martial arts master.
Imagine.
He's definitely got better
The
battle
Master Ball.
instincts. He
The
wants to
Master
fight and
Ball
is
versus
dedicated to
Zamasu.
his training, while Superman
I would
sees
love to see
training
that.
as a means to an end.
Superman's knowledge in pressure point combat and Kryptonian martial arts are impressive, but he's only used them a few times. It would be disingenuous to say he's an equivalent master at them.
So Goku wins in skill, but not necessarily in experience.
Don't get it wrong, Superman is not a mindless brawler. He's trained with Batman and Wonder Woman. He's even defeated martial arts experts like Cobra without powers.
Goku has spent decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 1,000 years.
He's also astonishingly brilliant, like when he reassembled the reality warping miracle machine from memory. Experience obviously goes to Superman, but perhaps less obvious is our last category, powers.
Okay,
But yeah, they
Spirit
went
Bomb,
crazy with the
Mama,
animation.
Instant transmission, God Key, God Bind. How does Goku not win with those?
In Dragon Ball, Ki is dependent on physical ability, so it's different from magic. God Ki is simply pure Ki, and magic isn't an auto win against Superman anyway.
I'm kinda sad they never used Super Saiyan God, but oh well.
Mafuba and the Spirit Bomb would take way too long, and Goku's never successfully used Hakai before. Even if he did land it, Superman's impossible to erase from reality. Like, he's tanked Omega Beams, which do the same thing as Hakai.
But actually though, did they actually destroy all of you know, reality?
From heroes. And regarding teleporting him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Saiyans can't breathe in
Rip.
space, though Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum, instant transmission requires another person to act as a beacon. He can't just warp to any red star.
Even if he did, Superman could simply fly away and find a blue or white star for a supercharge.
And Goku could not pull off the same trick twice, as Superman could phase through his attacks.
So, that's it then. Clark has too many counters, so he takes the edge in powers and it's over.
Well, I think there's something else. Goku versus Superman breaches
No,
a
now I'm
broader
wondering.
zeitgeist. It's more than just
If this was
two
made today, would we get like a
generation,
what if Goku
especially in
won?
90s America, superheroes represented an uneven
I'm not gonna ask for it, but imagine we got a rematch.
Spider-Man, Batman, Captain America rarely change.
I'm
who
pretty
they
sure
are or
Goku's
what
gonna need
they
a new
believe in.
transformation
For a lot
before
of
that
people,
happens.
That's tiring, and Superman
Which is
is
crazy
an
to say, but,
icon of that.
it could
And
happen.
along came anime. There was a whole other world of ideas and stories for us sheltered Westerners to experience, and Goku's an icon of that. So while many see this as a debate between characters, others see it as a debate of ideologies and culture. And if that's what's at stake, who wants Goku to lose?
You're sure you're not overthinking this?
It's not our intent, but it does call into question what we're doing. How can people agree with what we take as fact when fiction relies on interpretation?
But yeah, can somebody tell me in the comments if that's actually real? Is there actually a Goku Black versus, Superman?
In a vacuum of violence? And if so, then what's the point?
Because it's fun, Wiz. Damn it, man. There's more than one way to appreciate something. We're having a great time talking about awesome characters and slamming action figures together. And that's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, no matter
Are those
who you
cheese balls?
prefer, that battle was super, man.
That's the worst pun.
What? It fits them both.
It's so lame.
I don't see you doing any better.
I do the math.
At the end of the
for
day,
puns
they're
more,
both
Joe.
winners.
Well, maybe if you
They both got
math
what they
as
wanted.
good as I punned, then Goku would have won.
What is wrong with you?
Hi, I'm Ben, the voice of Wiz. Thank you so much for watching. We are about to announce the next episode, but before we do that, if you're not a Death Battle member yet, click that join button below. See what you're missing.
Honestly, I have no idea where to place this. I mean, I'm not making a tier list anytime soon, but maybe. I'm still thinking about that idea, but anyway. The ending didn't really feel like somebody lost. I felt like they both won because, again, they both got what they wanted. But, never mind, there it is, Gogeta. But still, I feel like Gogeta would win. But who knows, maybe that's like a hint? Imagine. After all this time, they're just like waiting until someone mentions it. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, it kind of looks like Superman's giving him the look, but it kind of looks like they're both doing it together. Yeah, no, this looks sick. Okay, but anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye. I mean, I do feel like Goku should have won, but I'm not mad about it. He still had fun, and that's what matters.